Kobe Bryant was able to compete, win at the highest level, and lead multiple teams to the promised land. The blood, sweat, and tears required to accomplish such feats show the level of competitiveness he had. This man was a true warrior. It is impossible to write about Bryant's legacy without mentioning his accomplishments, which, as you know, are vast. Some of them include 18-time All-Star, 2-time scoring champion, 5-time NBA champion, 15-time All-NBA, 12-time All-Defensive Team, 4-time All-Star MVP, 2-time Finals MVP, 2008 MVP, inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2020. However, the most lasting impact will be from the players that considered him their mentor. In order for Bryant to achieve all that he did, he needed to have a will to win that was unmatched and to master the game of basketball. Players such as Giannis Antetokounmpo, Trae Young, Kyrie Irving, Kawhi Leonard, Demar Derozan, and Jayson Tatum are just a few of the athletes that idolized, looked up to, and modeled this great man. After retiring, he would go on to do workshops with many of these young men, transferring the mindset and methods that he had spent so many years refining. Without further ado, here's what current NBA players have to say on how insanely good Kobe Bryant was. Kobe is one of the biggest reasons why Julius Randle is the player and person he is today. They lived plenty of good moments together, including one where Randle believed he would beat his veteran teammate only to receive 18 unanswered points in a one-on-one game. Back in 2015, the 2021 Most Improved Player told the story of when he took a 7-3 advantage in front of Kobe, only to lose the game 21-7.
You know, me and Kobe actually, I walked in the gym and, he's in there getting a full workout on, full sweat, and he goes, "Jew, come over here."
Oh, no.
And I'm like, man, what in the world? Like, he brought me over there, and we were playing one-on-one in the post.
Oh.
No, I was up 7-3.
Okay.
And then we won 21, and then he beat me 21-7.
This is just one story of how competitive Kobe Bryant was. The Black Mamba always tried to challenge himself and others who wanted to become the best version of themselves. One of many he challenged was Wizards veteran swingman Will Barton, who shared a very interesting narrative of the time Kobe Bryant messed with his head as a rookie. Barton admittedly told the story of how Bryant absolutely rattled him in their first encounter some years ago. But this is what Barton said about when Kobe switched out to guard him.
Oh, it was like, man, it's on. That's how I was. I had just played well. I just hit my first shot.
So you feel
I'm going up against, who I think the greatest player of all time. I'm like, man, it's on. He just started guarding me at the free throw line. I never had nobody guard me like that.
Yeah.
So it messed me up psychologically. I'm like, I don't know if I should pass. I don't know if I should shoot. I'm like, should I try to drive? I'm like, why is he giving me so much space? Man, it got to my head.
Now, that's pretty funny and inspiring at the same time. The best part is towards the end when Barton shared how Kobe gave him some sound advice after the game. As it turns out, this was a very valuable learning experience for Barton, and one that he holds near to his heart to this very day. One other rookie Kobe rattled and who had that moment in which they remember being humbled in some way, or when it finally hits them that they are an NBA player, was DAngelo Russell. Players have had some funny recollections of this moment, and others have had some miserable ones over the years. For DAngelo Russell, his likely fell on the latter half of that spectrum. Bryant was known to be, similarly to Michael Jordan, very blunt and direct with his teammates. Russell experienced this firsthand, as he recalled one game when the Lakers were playing Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
We were in Portland. We're playing Dame. The start of the game, I'm guarding him. They're like, "You're going to guard Dame, accept the challenge." I'm like, "Oh, cool, let's do it." So we're out there, and I'm just like in awe, like, it's Damian Lillard, wow. So I'm still in awe through maybe the whole first quarter. I'm in awe. This dude pulls up, deep ball, 3, come down, foul on me, and 1. Look up, deep ball, 3, another one. It felt like it was just all out, and I was on this island by myself. Like no one was there to help. Kobe, they call timeout. Kobe looks at me. He's like, "What you want? Have 50?" Kobe goes out and guards him. First of all, that was my welcome to NBA moment. Just Dame, and I don't know what he had. But then seeing Kobe guard him and just beat him up, basically. Like, they weren't letting Kobe foul out of that game one. And he just beat him up. He shut it down. But
Bryant humbled quite a few players over the years, and Russell ended up becoming one of them, though for very different reasons. Russell said on the podcast that he loves telling that story, so he definitely recognized it was a significant moment in his career, from humbling rookies to humbling of the GOATs. When he was a kid, LeBron James looked up on his bedroom wall where Kobe Bryant hung in reverence. 2 days after Bryant announced that he would retire after this season, James expressed his gratitude and love for the U.S. Olympic teammate who pushed him to greatness and left the NBA as one of its most celebrated players. James spent several minutes reflecting on Bryant's career and the impact he had on the Cavaliers star. "I knew I had to be better because of Kobe Bryant. I knew he was in the gym, and I knew he was working on his game, and I knew he was great. So, every day that I didn't want to work out, or every day I felt like I couldn't give more, I always thought of Kobe. I knew that he was getting better, and I was like, man, if you take a day off, he's going to take advantage of it. You cannot take a day off. And I'm used to him for my motivation throughout my career, because I always knew that he was working on something." Mentor, friend, GOAT. These are some of the words that you're likely to hear if you ask most NBA players like Kyrie Irving for his thoughts on the late Lakers legend. Indeed, as much as Kyrie is a lethal shooter in his own right, who has a habit of displacing the bigger boys in the paint en route to the basket, he makes no secret of his admiration for the Mamba's game. Irving left no doubt as to who he believes is the greatest, and moreover why. Recollecting a dinner that he had with Bryant, the Nets star explained his opinion. He said, "Nah, man, I think Golden State is going to win the championship this year. And you have a few responses that you could get back at the greatest to play this game." By the way, when I say greatest to play the game, it doesn't mean I'm knocking everybody else. The greatest to play the game to me? I don't care. I don't care about your stats. I don't care. The greatest to play the game to me. Interestingly, Irving would go on to prove Bryant wrong, at least once, when he and his Cavs managed to overcome the Warriors in the 2016 NBA Finals. Incidentally, Irving cites Bryant's tutorship during that campaign as one of the main reasons why he played the way he did. We can rest assured that along with the practical and technical skills, Kobe also passed on the habit of sheer hard work to his disciples. That is how many of those players whom he mentored have become MVPs, all-stars, and champions in their own right. Players like Kawhi Leonard and Antetokounmpo are known for their relentless work ethic. Bryant's disciples will then go on to teach other young players what they have learned, and so it will continue. Kobe's true legacy will be felt for years because he was able to transmit his mentality, skills, and work ethic to others. This is a sign of greatness, that one is able to not only achieve it himself, but also teach others to achieve it as well. Let me know what you think about Kobe in the comments. Drop a like on the video and make sure to subscribe to our channel. And hit that notification button for more top quality NBA videos like this one. Thanks for watching.